Right, tonight me and Blake thought we'd share one of our favourite bedtime stories with you. Do you like Mummy reading to you?
Yeah.
Why do you like Mummy reading bedtime stories to you?
I like it.
Right, tonight we're going to read The Incredible Book Eating Boy by Oliver Jeffers. Can you see the pictures?
Yeah.
Henry loved books, but not like you and I love books. No, not quite. Henry loved to eat books. It all began quite by mistake, one afternoon when he wasn't paying attention. He wasn't sure at first, and he tried eating a single word, just to test. Next, he tried a whole sentence, and then a whole page. Yes, Henry definitely liked them. By Wednesday, he had eaten a whole book. And by the end of the month, he could eat a whole book in one go. There's a show there, look. The Incredible Book Eating Boy. Henry loved eating all sorts of books. Storybooks, dictionaries, atlases, joke books, books of facts, even maths books. But red ones were his favourite. And he was going through them at a fierce rate.
2 red ones.
There was 2 red ones, isn't there? But here is the best bit. This is my best bit, Blake.
Yeah.
The more he ate, the smarter he got. There's a diagram there. Look, it says A, book goes in. B, information goes to brain. Brain getting bigger. C, belly gets full. Wish I could get clever just by eating books, don't you?
Yeah.
He ate a book about a goldfish, and then he knew what to feed Ginger. Before long, he could do his father's crossword in the newspaper, and was even smarter than his teacher in school. Henry loved being smart. He thought that if he kept going, he could even become the smartest person on earth.
He won't.
You think he won't?
Yeah.
So he kept eating books. He kept getting smarter and smarter and smarter. He went from eating books whole to eating them 3 or 4 at a time. Books about anything. Henry wasn't fussy, and he wanted to know it all. And then things started going not quite so well. I'm going to eat you. In fact, they started going very, very wrong. Henry was eating too many books, and too quickly at that. Bite, chew, chew, chew. Oh. Green, greener, greenest. Blech. He was beginning to feel a little bit ill. But here is the worst bit. 6 add 2 is 3. Is 6 add 2 3? Or 6 add 2? 6 and 2 more. 6.
7, 8.
Oh no, he's even getting his maths wrong. Everything he was learning was getting mixed up.
2 times 6 equals per E.
I know, he's getting it all muddled up, isn't he? He didn't have the time to digest it properly.
Why?
Because he's eating it too quickly. It became quite embarrassing for him to speak. He's just talking gobbledygook. Suddenly, Henry didn't feel very smart at all. Doesn't know the answers anymore. More than that, more than one person told him he should stop eating books. So Henry gave up eating books.
Who's that?
That man there?
No.
That's the book, isn't it? So Henry gave up eating books and sat sadly for a long time. What was he to do? Then, after a while, and almost by accident, Henry picked up a half-eaten book from the floor, but instead of putting it in his mouth, Henry opened it up and began to read. And it was so good. Henry discovered that he loved to read and thought that if he read enough, he might still become the smartest person on earth. Now Henry reads all the time, even though every now and then... What's that there?
He ate our book.
There we go. And that was our bedtime story.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.